Hey BJ, what's happening? This has been my view for the last week. This is just going to be a couple minutes here, but I wanted you to check it out. We went out on this kaleidoscope yesterday. Look at that boat. Look at that thing. So it'll hold 180 people. And we went out for a day cruise to a bay just outside of Banderas Bay. And that boat holds 180 people. And this is off season right now, which is when I like to come down here. And there were 10 people on that boat with a captain, his wife, and 3 crew members. And that is it's got 2 holes, so as it cuts through the water, that boat just is like going across glass. Can I golf ball? I don't know, but I'll tell you what, that was an awesome. And then see that back piece there? That back piece drops down to the water level so that you can do your snorkeling and stuff off of it. But that's the Kaleidoscope. It's a limousine of the sea. And that is the coolest boat I've ever been on. That was the best excursion we've ever been on. And this is that little harbor. Really the only one that's local for about 5 miles each direction. They probably have hit golf balls off the top of that thing. If you look over there, see those chairs on the second level up? That's a whole level that's flat and everybody hangs out up there. We'll be going on that tomorrow for the sunset cruise. It's about 3 hours, but we had to get back on that boat. So 2 of us got on that boat yesterday for 7 hours. Me and my lady for $100, for $109. And tomorrow evening we're both going to get on it for 4 hours for $40 a piece, so it's $80, and that's American money. But man, I'll tell you what, that is one cool boat. And right over here, well, this is where we're staying. And you can see right here, you can see my fishing pole sticking off of that. Let me see, right up there, see them? So those fishing poles, that's our room right there on the corner overlooking the marina. We don't like the ocean view. It costs a lot of points for the ocean view. And it's just not worth it. You can just walk from here over there and sitting next to the ocean. But we had a real bad thing happen a couple days ago. Red flag warning here with undertow and bad tides. And a gentleman lost his life out there the other day. So it's a beautiful place, but it's still, it's crazy. I don't know, it's been a while since I had to deal with something like that. But this is what I'm doing. Pineapple burgers on the grill. Mexican beef. Something about it, I do a lot of hunting, I eat a lot of beef, and it whips our American beef up. Used to be pretty rough. But now they've got a lot better at it. I think it comes up from Brazil, but I'd be guessing. But I've heard that before. So I just wanted to let you guys see where I'm at. I will be back to town on Saturday for my live stream on Sunday. And I'm going to put some cheese on these in a couple minutes, and then we're going to go upstairs and eat them. It's, what time is it here? Yeah, BJ, So your package should have gone back out on Monday. Did you by chance get your package yet? I don't know. I don't have all my information, but Bill J version 2 should have sent that out on Monday, and I was going to help him out with that. You can smell these burgers? Yeah, I bet, Mike Wolf. So this has been my view for about 8 days now, and we've had a good time at it. That right there is just the local boat that takes you from one side of the harbor to the other. Costs you about 50 cents. And then years ago when we got here, when we started this timeshare, none of those properties over there were here. This place is just built up so much, and it's getting so that it's, can you hear the thunder? So we just picked up some afternoon clouds, and the afternoon clouds are rolling in. We could get a little bit of rain later. If you look over there, you'll see clear skies, and there's mountains that way, but they're about 20 miles away, and there's mountains this way, and they're about 10 miles away, and that's what generates all the clouds to roll off of those mountains. But I just wanted to let you guys see this. 1963D without an FG. I did a video on it. Yeah, very cool. You got to check those coins and make sure that there's no anything of that FG. Even if there's the slightest mark of that FG, they wouldn't claim it as a no FG. So make sure you scope that thing and check it out. But very cool find. I did find while I was down here, I went to a guy through TripAdvisor, and they said, oh, well, Roberto can find you anything. So I said, okay, fine. I grabbed a cab and we went over there, and I couldn't find Roberto, but he ran down the block a couple blocks and found us and took us back to his silver. It's like a store like that. It's got this roof like that, and it looks like half of an egg, and he locks it up at night, but it's full of silver. And I sent him, he ran about 20 minutes away and came back with a bunch of silver, and he came back with 3 Libertads and Protectors, and they were 2017s, and then he had 2 1997 Libertads, and then some other miscellaneous Mexican coins. And I knew that the 1997 was a high premium, and he says, I want $30 for all the coins. Well, there was like 8 coins there, and I decided that I would give him, no, I guess there was 10 coins. I decided I would give him $25 for each of the Libertads, and about 13 for a couple other Mexican coins, and 10 for the other Mexican coins. So he wouldn't come off of $250. So I ended up giving him one of the coins back, because it was like a Mexican 15-year-old coming of age coin. Really didn't want that one, and I kicked that one to the side. And then I got my lady a set of silver earrings that were heart-shaped, and they were like ballooned hearts. Really cool. And I ended up getting the whole package for $220 from him, and the 2 Libertads themselves, the 2 1997 Libertads, were worth the price of the whole package. So I'll do a video on that later, and you guys can see those cool coins. But the 1997 Libertads, there was only about 100,000 of those made, and they just didn't know what they had. You know, we deal with coins every day, and we know to keep an eye out. But they didn't know what they had. What they were going to do with them is turn them into jewelry by melting them down or whatever they do with them here. And I just stumbled upon them. So I'm going to give him a call tomorrow, see if he's got anything else over there. If he does, I'm going to go back to town and get some more coins from last night. Let me see if I can find, there's an iguana. There's 2 iguanas over here. And one is orange from eating all the orange papayas. I used to have an iguana, and depending on what you give them to eat, it's the color that they are. But they get up in these trees and they knock the coconuts out of the trees. There's two in here somewhere, but they kind of hide. See the papaya there? They kind of hide up in there. But my lady did say there was one up in here earlier. And then, so there's a green one and an orange one. And they get up in there and then they knock the fruit out of the trees. Well, last night we were sitting out on the deck and a raccoon got up in this tree, knocked the papaya out onto the ground, and then 4 little babies came out of the bushes and they all had a papaya treat. But I can't see that iguana. He's big, he's about 5 foot long, got a beautiful tail on him. I had an iguana years ago. His name was Fester. And Fester escaped and I never found him again, but those are high trees. They're knocking some of these down now because they get too high and they block the view. I don't see the iguana. So guys, that's what's happening here. I hope you enjoyed a little bit of what I've enjoyed the last week. And like I said, I will be back on Sunday. I get back in on Saturday. I have everything ready and the coins ready for some coin roll hunting on Sunday. Thank you guys for showing up. BJ Crow, you still out there? Yeah, I know. I'm going to make it back to town in time to get to that 1-year anniversary for Silver Seeker. Peter, you're very welcome. I hope you guys enjoy it. BJ, I didn't catch your chat. Did you get your package yet? If not, it should be there tomorrow or the next day, my friend. And let me know because I feel real bad I sent it to the wrong person. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Right over there is a restaurant called The Pescator. And you can get some good deep fried calamari there. We go there. Okay, so you can go out to dinner at this restaurant right there. Oh, very cool, BJ. Yeah, I'm going to take care of Bill J version 2. I hope you enjoy that package. I'm very sorry it got jacked up in the mail. But you can go to that restaurant right there and get a 2-course meal with an appetizer and a couple drinks for 25 American dollars. It's about, I don't know, 480 pesos. So how the pesos work down here is how I do it is I cut it in half from whatever they said. So if it's 500 pesos, it's $25. And then I add a little bit more, and that's how I know to convert it. But our American dollar is very powerful down here. You can get a lot for very little. I think maybe we've spent $250 on food in 9 days between 4 people. And then everything's charged in the village. But yeah, it's a very cool place. And there's a lot of security to get in here. There's guns and ARs and everything else. We feel real secure here. So if you ever come down here, give me a call and I'll let you know where to go. I'm not so sure I would come back here considering what happened with the gentleman the other day on the beach. But if you want to know more about that, just email me. I thought they did everything wrong, but that's my opinion, and it is what it is. So I will do a live tomorrow night from that kaleidoscope, the Limousine of the Sea. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm going to get out of here. Have a great day.